Hey guys, what is up? It's your girl Ariel Taylor, and today I wanted to do something a little different. Even though I've done a video kind of like this before, where I sat down and I did my makeup during the vision board video. I need to set my alarm clock, so hold on one second. Alexa, can you set alarm for 5:45?
Alarm set for 5:45 p.m.
I'm going live tonight at 6 o'clock on my well, to introduce people to the Facebook Build Bonus class, and also just to kind of like answer any questions that they have. So I need to clue you guys in on what I'm talking about. Well, your girl recently just became a monetized creator on Facebook. And I also had a meeting the other day with the Facebook research team, and they asked me a ton of questions about my experience as a user of Facebook and using social media, period. And so I got to answer like a bunch of questions, basically. This sunscreen, I'm not going anywhere, but I found that this is like a really good primer. They were asking me questions that really made me think about how I was attacking social media myself. When I told them, it just kind of helped me come back to earth, really, of everything that I had like experienced before and what I was like the reason why I even got started on Facebook, or like on social media. I had forgot about all of that. You know, and I was just kind of like getting down in the dumps sometimes about how long it was taking to really become a monetized creator. So if you don't know, I've had this particular channel since 2013, but I didn't start posting until 2014. So I had like a regular YouTube account, and then I started posting in 2014 on here after being told by a few people that I should start a YouTube channel. So I started a YouTube channel, and during that time when I first started, you didn't have like a lot of requirements. You didn't have these requirements that you have now, where you have to be have so many hours, and you have to have so many subscribers and so many hours. I didn't know nothing about these social media streets. And had I been able to stay in college for fashion design and marketing, I would have probably been like known a little bit more than I knew, especially when it came to like technology, because they taught a lot about the industry and how things kind of like change fast paced. I just will say that social media tends to be the same way. Social media is the same as getting into like just a regular market of trying to do like e-commerce or something like that. Like I feel like social media is the same way. It fluctuates so much, and you have to stay in the know on the trends and everything that's going on in order for you to really see any type of growth on the platforms. Oki, yeah? Real quick, can you wet these sponges for me? Yeah. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Anyways, so with the questions that they were asking, I was like, you know, I know y'all using this for research, but at the same time, I hadn't thought about any of the questions that they might ask. So the stuff that they was asking me, I was like, you know what, that really makes sense. Like, I'm telling them this, but I really need to start implementing this in my business. So if you don't know, I have a creative studio. I love to help people. I love to see people succeed. I want everybody to be able to make some coins. And so with my creative studio, I opened it I opened it in June of 2020, in 2021 of June last year. And then this year, I'm actually opening my doors outside of just working with private brands to actually work with local business owners, small business owners who are interested in monetizing their content on social media. How did I get started doing that? So I got started with social media 7 years ago due to the fact that I was a stay-at-home mom and I did not want to send my children to daycare. So, but I just could not accept that I was not making any money and my husband was the only person at the time as the breadwinner. I hadn't grown up like that. You know, my mother worked, my grandmother worked. So to me, I never saw myself as a woman who just sat around and did nothing and collected money from somebody that goes and works for it. And you know, I didn't like it for a long time. It was just really hard. It was a struggle trying to become a stay-at-home mom who didn't have her own income. And I tried for a little bit, and then one day I just had got to the point where I was like, look, I can't do this. This is not for me. If I'm gonna be at home, I have to at least be doing something that's fulfilling. You know, waiting on you to come home and give me a paycheck is not fulfilling. Like, I don't feel fulfilled with that. Yeah, I'm not judging anybody who does, but I don't want to do that. I want to have my own legacy. I've always wanted to have a legacy. You know, I was supposed to go to Clark Atlanta. I was supposed to go to Spelman. I wanted to be an AKA. And I haven't taken that out my equation of what I could be in life, but I know right now, you know, I don't even live down south anymore. So I would have to relocate that way first and then be able to look into getting back on the track of becoming an AKA and stuff and whatever I put my mind to. Which leads me to the next thing. Learn how to create a strategy for myself that works for me, right? Because before, I used to, and I don't know if you guys can relate, but I would spend so much time obsessing about the little things, you know, and I never really was able to get a head start because I would always just obsess. I'm saying that to say, you know, at 31 years old, I'm finally getting a rhythm when it comes to being an entrepreneur, how to make money, how to get funding, how to become a successful entrepreneur. And I'm not like, I wasn't in a position where I could spend a whole lot of money at one point or time because I was still trying to, I don't know what I was trying to do, y'all. I just think like at one point, I was just trying to do everything, you know. I thought that it would be easy to become a blogger, so I tried that. I thought it would be easy to run a business with children. Yeah, right. And then over the years, like with me experiencing loss in the family and having to kind of like reshift my whole attack, because my mother was like a lot of the support when it came to my children. It just became really, really difficult for me to like focus on my business and what I needed to do to scale up, because I was like, had my children with me 24/7, and I hadn't quite reached the financial success to where I could afford a nanny, because Title 20 doesn't provide for like a nanny or an au pair. It's only for like daycare services, after school programs, that kind of stuff. My ultimate goal was to get my children out of public school. And so, you know, I went back and forth like with that. But, you know, becoming an entrepreneur is fun. It's a lot. The journey has been like a beautiful experience because I've learned so much about myself. It's forced me to deal with myself. You know, it's forced me to look in the mirror and say, hey, you know, you can't be lazy today. Hey, you gotta get up, you gotta do this. Hey, you can't complain. You gotta change your mindset. You're gonna have good days, bad days. You're gonna have days where you're making all the money, and then you're gonna have times where things are really slow. What is your strategy for the slow days? Appreciate the good days. Appreciate the days where you're booked and busy, and also appreciate, stop that screaming. And also appreciate the days where you're not, where you're able to just chill and like just be, you know, appreciate those days. Appreciate the relaxed days, the down days. As a mom, being a mom and being an entrepreneur, I had to do things, I had to learn how to do things a little different, because I don't really like sending my children to other people. You know, I don't really trust anybody with my kids. And so the best option for me was getting like some in-home service help. So that's on my goal for this year, is to have some in-home help when it comes to my kids. That's what I'm working on now. So I'm just trying to pace myself. I do what I can. My days that I really do a lot of work is when my husband's at home. The whole journey is like very, I don't know about you, but if you're an entrepreneur, the journey became more spiritual than anything. It's crazy because I didn't know that God was related to like a lot of that, you know, until I got into your faith and just believing and really having a set foundation of beliefs and standing on that, you know. And for me, I am a God-fearing person, so I don't I didn't particularly shy away from really learning about the benefits of putting God first. You know what I'm saying? When it came to my business and just getting a stronger prayer life and a closer relationship with God, because that's what's helped me mentally get through, is just like having faith that I can do it and not like giving up just because things got hard, because it is gonna get hard. There are days where you just kind of look at yourself and go, bruh. Like, it does feel like that. You just kind of be like, what am I doing with myself? Why am I putting myself through this? But it was also so rewarding that you put in the time and now you're gonna get the rewards from it. So it's been like I said, it's been a long time coming for me to be dedicated to something this long. I thought everything would have just went faster, but it took me to learn, to know what to do, and to fail my way to success, basically. I'm gonna post my first payout on here, how much I made from Facebook. As my first payout, I think it was 182. And now, like, being able to teach other entrepreneurs how to monetize themselves, monetize their content, that they don't have to be just creators online to monetize their content. I mean, you right now watching YouTube, having your data be collected, you know, you can also monetize, you know, yourself on social media. So you guys can check out the link below to oh, the baby is kicking me. Oh, it's like a lot of like, ooh, whew. Lord have mercy. Show my wifey, yes, I'll be your wifey. Say you'll be my wifey. Yeah. Basically, like, the whole thing is really exciting, yo. I'm appreciative of everybody who shares my videos, tells me, you know, how much they are inspired and stuff. Like, I really appreciate it. I'm about to like finish. I just wanted to show y'all though. Get you together, girl. If you didn't get everything finished on your vision board for 2021, pull it back out. For me, mine never got put away. I still have yet to make a 2022 vision board, because I guess because some of the stuff that I didn't finish last year, I wanted to kind of like focus on finishing. I didn't want to just kind of like toss it and make a new one. That is, like, I'm glad I didn't, because I'm still able to see like everything that I wanted to accomplish for 2021. The last, like, the stuff that I wasn't able to accomplish, like connections with big brands, my first magazine feature, what else? I got an award for making herstory. What else did I do? The Go Girl Awards, the ceremony I attended in March. Launching my business and pushing it towards being a 6-figure business. That vision board, I haven't traveled. Baby was not on the vision board. Not a part of 2022. But now baby is, so snatched. I love this new way that they have us snatching cheeks, okay? It gives you lifted, because you know I got all this going on right here right now. Highlighter, yes. I'm just highlighting a little highlight, a little highlight there, a little highlight here, a little highlight there, a little highlight there, a little highlight here, a little highlight there. I like the overlining your lips trick right now. And for whatever, and you haven't taken the steps to monetize your platform. And I see a lot of people, like, especially I've heard where they'll say like they went viral, they had their business take off, but they weren't prepared, or they weren't able to really capitalize off of their virality because they didn't have a strategy in place. They weren't prepared for that. They weren't expecting it. And then here I come. So I'm here to teach you how to get yourself paid. You know what I'm saying? On top of reeling in clients. And I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Go check out my YouTube channel too. I have a YouTube channel. Go check my YouTube channel out at Arieal Taylor. Check out some of those videos. Share those videos if you can. Love you guys. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.